YouTube family, hi! I haven't seen you guys in like ages. I think the last time I did a video was like a month ago. Sorry I've been away for so long. I literally just have not known what to talk about. I've been doing dailies on TikTok, but as far as like collective messages, I haven't been tapped into one specific collective. It's been mostly just um specific collectives I've been like, pulling information from, but I think I'm in a collective now. I think I got it. I've been getting the same message for a little while, and I just felt compelled today to like do a message. It's not going to be super long. I'm going to try and keep my messages to a minimum and then offer extended. So if you guys, we'll see. I don't know how I feel about extendeds because I feel like people that like get the message is going to get the message. But then if you want something deeper, I feel like I can go into an extended, like, do you know what I'm saying? So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I want to try and keep these messages to under, under 35 minutes. Okay. And then if we want to go further, I can probably take it to extended to see where it goes. But like, I have noticed that like people do lose attention. I don't know, with my collectives though, like I can't stop. Like if Spirit wants me to keep going, I'm not going to stop, and I'm not going to charge somebody to get a message. I just don't, not right now. I'm just not doing that. Okay. So here's the 411. So here's the collective that I'm tapping into currently. Divine Feminines, obviously, but the message that's really coming through is the masculine, the divine masculine attached to this feminine. Okay. So like most of you that watch my channel are divine feminines. Same thing with my TikTok collective. They're mainly divine feminines. But I feel like the divine feminines here have been in such, that's so weird. My pendulum was like all wrapped around itself. Yeah, the pendulum, right? Our sense of direction has all been all wrapped around and all messed up. Like I feel like the masculine that we're attached to is just taking forever, and it's like it's putting us in like this like sense of doubt and like hopelessness. And I feel like Spirit's kind of giving us a little bit of a hint with this message or this channeling, because it's like I think they're like, okay, we got to give the feminine something, because this is just, the masculine's like resisting, and I think they're finally opening up to the vision and wanting to see. So we'll see. I definitely have the shadow deck. We'll see if there's shadow messages. If you're going to resonate with this, or you want to go check me out on TikTok, you can check out, it's all Trishbhealing, everything, TikTok, Instagram. I don't really post so much on Instagram, but I might start doing more there too. But TikTok, I do daily messages every morning, or almost every morning. And then, here I do them when guided. Okay. And I also do offer personal reads. I am launching my website soon, so be on the lookout for that. I'll add it in here when I do. Okay. So we're going to go. Like I said, the shadow deck's here. I only have like 3 decks, so I don't know if we're using them all. We have this deck, which I don't really know what this deck's for, but I have been tapping into the masculine with this, or it called to me last night to tap into the masculine, and now I'm being called to like open it right here. Oh, this is upside down. 5, 6, 7. The 9 of Wands reversed. Look, coming out of wounded warrior, not fighting, or they're not fighting anymore. The masculine's not fighting anymore. I'm telling you, that's the message. Because they're getting the message. Look, the message is that they weren't fighting anymore. That's for us. They're not fighting the connection anymore. They're not fighting this as the King of Wands. So I have the learning deck and this deck. I don't know. Again, I'm being called to use this deck. So we're just going to go and see what comes out. Again, 10 of Pentacles. We got this in the message of the day. Go follow me on TikTok. Okay, so the message. So the 10 of Pentacles, they're now following this guidance for their legacy. I think they're also getting their spiritual gifts are coming online, and I think they're getting clairvoyance. Like I think they're starting to see, like they might have had or will have a flash of like truth or something like that, a flash of the future. And it's really going to freak them out, and they're going to want to tell you. I feel like if you are connected with this masculine, but I feel like most of you have already met this masculine. You already know who they are, but they were so resistant that you walked away because you're like, I can't with this. But something spiritual is going to happen to them where they're going to be like, shit, I need to reach out to that person because only you are going to understand what's going on. And they might have been super resistant. Again, just randomly, the deck wanted to split. 2 of Wands. Choice. They're making the choice now. Right? Like they're choosing a different path. They're choosing a different path. The Magician and the 4 of Pentacles. Instead of staying still, they're choosing to move into their power. And you know, I feel like this masculine is super like they're plugged. I don't know how to say this. They're plugged in, but they're really not. Like they're already on the spiritual journey, but they aren't aware that they're on the journey. But when you see them, you're like, damn, are you blind? Like, can you not see that everything in your being is going against the norm except for your mindset? It's like the only thing off is like their mental connection to everything they stand for. 5 of Cups. Yeah, it's like, 5 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. It's like the 5 of Cups was like there had to be this walking away. It's almost like you had to do this in order for them to see. You had to walk away. Valet of Coins. New opportunity is coming in. Fresh opportunity. 10 of Pentacles again. For what they want now. So it's like this opportunity I feel like is coming back around. Like I feel like they needed to go through this. Temperance. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's Judgment. Look. Reconciliation. There's a I have been fighting on TikTok with understanding this Judgment card, and I saw Temperance. When I saw this image, there's a similar image on the Temperance card in this deck, and when I saw this image, I immediately thought Temperance. Is that where did I get this deck? You know, I just thought of something. I'm going to Salem next summer, and I feel like I got this deck a long, long, long time ago. The first time I ever went to Salem, before I ever read tarot. I feel like I got this deck in Salem, and all of a sudden, I just got reminiscent of like a long time ago when I got this deck. Like for some reason, bringing back memories. I'm like, when did I get this deck? I think it was in Salem, because I don't remember when I got this, and I didn't use it for a long time because it had really heavy energy and I couldn't understand it. And then finally, when I was able to hold the energy of it, I can use it and understand it now. But like, there's something coming back. There's something coming back from the past. There's some memory being recovered in them. That's why I got that memory. This awakening for them is triggering a memory of something that happened to them in the past. That might be the key as to why it took so long, or something like that. But there's a reconciliation here, I think, with this person. What do you want? My cat's meowing all of a sudden. For expansion and growth here. 3 of Pentacles. One more and then we'll get into the read. For the Lovers. Look, divine connection, masculine, feminine. A decision to go towards this. Sun, moon, masculine, feminine. Hell yes. About freaking time. And that's why we're getting this message, divine feminine, because we're sick of freaking waiting. All right. Short and sweet today, Spirit. What's the message for the YouTube collective? Give me a few cards. get one more. Okay, but that's not one. We do two. That's fine. All right, that sounds good. Okay, well, I just looked at the Knight of Coins, okay? So I'm gonna just leave that like that. I'm gonna put that on the bottom because I really resonate with that Knight of Coins. But I don't want all those cards. All right, so here's the skibby here. So on the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Coins here and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so I think this is picking up for a lot of us. We thought this masculine specifically, and this resonates with me, and I don't think I'm picking up just on my energy, and I think that's now why this message is coming through. This is why. Because when we decided to walk away from this masculine, it really shattered our beliefs of what we intuitively knew was correct. It shattered our beliefs that it was right. And that to trust ourselves. And, you know, even though this masculine might not have been our actual masculine, they might have been a twin flame facilitator, which means we already met our masculine. And this part I still am not clear about. And this person might have just been helping us figure out the rest of the journey and so we can move to the next level. But whatever this situation was, we thought that there was an offer coming in for love, like a new opportunity for love, but it never came. It never came. We thought that there was victory here. And, you know, the message, like we thought the message was coming in. We investigated it, and nine of swords. We stressed out about it, and then what happened? Third party. It wasn't what we thought. Doesn't necessarily have to be cheating, but it just wasn't as serious as we thought. So there was something, we've been in hermit mode because of this situation. Us being so sure about this new beginning, and then it kind of being like us being slapped in the face with like a tower moment that was like, no girl, like, or no boy, like no divine feminine. There's still healing here. Like this person, like, no. And I know when that happened to me with this situation that I'm specifically talking about, I was dumbfounded because I never saw it coming. And I just assumed, and that's my fault, you know what I mean? And that could have been some codependent behavior. But like all of the evidence showed that, but it's all about communication. Like if you're not very clear about it and they're not clear about it, there is no commitment. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so I think that's what happened leading to this moment. And now I think we're kind of finally, when we let go of this, we're still kind of stuck in this energy. But now our actual masculine is getting the message. So now there's actual movement again, whether it be this person or whether it be somebody. But I think if it's a masculine, you've already been in separation with them. Like you're either in it now. Well, you're in it now. I don't know how long. So you've already met this person, I want to say. I don't think it's new. I think you've already met them for this collective. Okay, so what came out was the Nine of Cups, Seven of Wands. So the Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment that's been being blocked. So what you really want has been being blocked by you. Okay, so we've been blocking this because of the mental energy where we've been sitting. Okay, but now all of a sudden, Ace of Wands and the High Priestess. Now all of a sudden we're getting this spark in that we intuitively know to be true. Like we're getting this spark of like, which is why I'm doing this read. Oh man, like I've been sitting here because I'm healing something. And this came out this morning in the shadow message. I've been healing something. So it's like, oh shit, now I'm becoming aware of it. It's like the aha moment, like the spark, like, holy crap, I've been sitting here because of this. And that also means that your divine masculine is now getting the spark too. Okay. So so now we're getting this spark and we intuitively know it to be true. And look, there's a cat right there. There's my cat. He's always in this room with me. It's annoying. Thank you. Did you hear him? He just meowed. You're naughty. Okay, now sit down. Do you hear him meowing? He's annoying. What? I'm reading. Be quiet. I gotta go to work. No pets. Okay, anyways. He's very vocal. Okay, so then... okay, so yeah, we're getting the spark intuitively here because we know. But now we're like, holy crap, we see it. I never noticed that before, but there's stars on her dress, like healing stars. Okay, and then there's the Eight of Pentacles and the Valet of Batons, which is the Page of Wands. So after this growth, this growth is where we've been sitting with the Hermit, right? So after this growth, now we're able to follow the rabbit down the rabbit hole again towards the wish fulfillment that we've been blocking. Okay? So I'm going to get clarity. We're going to use the learning deck here because I am drawn to this deck. We're going to get clarity. Let's see. Chariot. After this growth period, after this learning, there is movement coming in. And on the Hangman becoming unstuck. So it's like, it's all hinging on this Ace of Wands for the Wounded Warrior. And I saw in the message of the day that the Wounded Warrior becomes unwounded. No, we saw in earlier, right? They're becoming unwounded. That could be us or the masculine. Coming out of deception energy. That's letting go of the blockages. 7-7, right? Something could have came to a head in like June or July about this. 4 of Discs. We've been sitting in it. Like we were like so resistant to let this go, but I think that's the point. Yeah, to move on here with the 6 of Swords. All right, let me see. What do I want to clarify? We're just going to clarify all of it. What's the 9 of Cups, 7 of Wands? I also feel like with the 9 of Cups, like, I'm also getting like we're afraid to actually wish for it. It might be being blocked because we're like, we can't have that. This is like a mindset shift. 9 of Cups, 7 of Wands. Look. Judgment again, the Aeon card. 9 of Cups, 7 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. Again, 777. Lots of sevens. That's like abundance. For the lovers, and we saw this again after an ending. For the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, wow. Holy shit. Major. So, almost all of these cards that are laying down here, besides the High Priestess, are processing. The Ace of Batons is a processing card, but it's almost like a signal for it's a signal to start something new. The High Priestess is like an archetypal energy. So it's like we're processing this blockage. All of a sudden we get this signal for a new beginning. Then we're in this new archetype of, oh, I got to trust my intuition again. And then we're back to processing here. Then what's coming in is all of this new energy, this archetypal energy, this divine connection, this ending, this new beginning, this rebirth. Look, 2 cards of rebirth here. I'm getting a reconciliation, hardcore. Like, So with the Nine of Cups and the set, blocking the wish fulfillment, us blocking our own wish fulfillment is because we were stuck in this sad energy. We were stunted because we were sure that this was going to happen. Everything was flowing, and then all of a sudden, bam, tower. You know why? Because it forced us to look at something that we had been avoiding looking at. It's like the last step to us getting to like sovereignty in ourselves. There was still a little bit of codependent energy there, okay? And now what this is saying is you have to bring this back up. This blockage of the wish fulfillment. You have to go within and look with the Aeon card here, resurrect these feelings for future growth. So it's like you have, the reason why this was blocked is because now you're being forced to go back and look in yourself for the growth, okay? And we see it right here again, growth now. Well, this is the Eight of Pentacles, sorry. So 7, 8. So 7 is the action we take for the growth, and then here's the work we put in for the growth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the 7, 8. It's like the 8's right here. The 7 is asking us to do the work, or to plant the seed in order to do the work, right? If we want to see growth, we have to go in and figure out what that is. Okay, so that's that. Because you can't have a connection if you're stuck in this sad victim energy. I don't want to say we've been sitting in victim energy, but possibly. Two of Swords reversed just fell off. Oh, remember when I said I saw this earlier, the Temperance card? There it is. We haven't we weren't deciding. That's what this is too. We weren't making the decision. We were just sitting in it. Okay, so then Ace of Batons and the High Priestess. So now here it is where we're like, okay, now I want to see it. Yeah, guess what? Why? Because of the, oh my God, here it is. This is exactly what, death again. Here's exactly what I was talking about. We see the spark now that we're ready to, we can see this because why? Here was the Tower, the choice, and the Ace of Cups. The Tower to not go towards the Ace of Cups. Now our Ace of Wands, our spark to trust our intuition again is to see this. That this was a Tower moment that had to happen in order for us to decide what we really want this to be, right? Here's the lost Ace of Cups that never came in. Here's what never happened. Here it is again for us to look at why it didn't. Why there was this Tower. Oh, I'm definitely going into an extended. Okay, that was the Tower of why it never came in, okay? So this whole reading is literally the spark to show us we're moving out of Hermit because our masculine is finally getting the message. We're all reflective energy, right? It's all a mirror. And if you know who your masculine is, great. If you don't, like right now I'm completely clueless as to who it is. Okay, let's finish this. Eight of Pentacles and the Valet of Batons. Eight of Pentacles, Valet of Batons. This is the growth and to follow. This is the growth to follow the new path. Eight of Pentacles, Valet of Batons. Spirit. Eight of Pentacles. We'll just say Page of Wands. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Thank you. The Seven of Cups. There's another one. Thank you. The work, putting in the work to follow a new path. Look, there's a new opportunity then. Okay, so now putting in the work to follow this new path is because now we see an option here out of the stress. or we see the delusion, the self-delusion of the stress that we've been in, right? So now it's like we can now put in the work to follow a new path because we're liberating ourselves from this mental energy. We're allowing a rebirth. We're allowing ourselves here to finally look at what has been keeping us locked in our head with the hangman energy that we saw. And now we're able to put in the work towards this new path because we're now seeing that we were holding ourselves in delusion. We were entrapping ourselves in our mental space. This is liberating, guys, because then what comes in is the new opportunity. Once you get yourself right in your own head, you had to work through this, the heartbreak of this. What did I say? This never coming in, right? We had to work through the heartbreak of the page of the offer never being given by balancing ourselves, and finally then making the decision, because then we get the opportunity in our single self, in our independent self, finally deciding what we want. This is able to come in. There's movement now because we've healed ourselves, right? We've done the healing. We've gone in. We have healed. Look, here's what I was talking about with the star here. Look at her shirt. The star is right there. We've healed the heart chakra. We've healed. Now we have gone in and looked at what that was. We've looked at it. So now this opportunity is able to come in, but only after we've done this, okay? Only after. I'm going to quickly get advice, and then I'm going to move into an extended. I'm going to look into what the healing was that we did. I'm going to clarify these cards down here, the clarifiers, further with the shadow deck. So I'm going to go to extended. So if you guys are interested in that, you can follow me, but I'm going to get some advice right now, just a few cards of advice, and then we'll roll into the extended. Okay, just give me some advice for this feminine right now, for this feminine collective spirit, a few cards of advice for like what's coming. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the advice that came out, the Hangman and the Hierophant. So the Hierophant came out on the floor, came out, it fell down. So this is like hidden energy, so you can't see this, but we are being guided out of this unstuck energy. Pretty much exactly what I said. We're being guided out of the hang up. Okay, that's what this is doing. The Six of Pentacles and the Devil, this is amazing. We're balancing out this energy that has held us down, and we saw that here, like I said, with the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords. We're now balancing in the present what has been holding us hostage in the physical, in the mental realm. It's like this is all happening in the 5D, in our mental space. And essentially what is happening is this unbalanced king from before is now seeing the spark. Because before they showed up as the King of Cups, but again, we saw the Three of Cups. Like, this King of Cups was not balanced because there was energy, there's emotional energies being scattered all over the place. But now what's happening is because we're balancing out our mental energy, this King of Cups is now seeing the spark, which is exactly where we started, right? The Ace of Wands. We are a mirror image of one another. So us seeing this is now triggering them to see it. Please go watch the message of the day. This talks about the Divine Masculine seeing the spark. The Ace of Wands is the key to this whole reading and this whole collective energy right now. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of energy coming in around this, specifically with this. Sorry, there's a lot of communication coming in right now about this connection and having victory for it, because specifically with this eclipse energy, like this eclipse is happening on September 17th. It's happening at 25 degrees Pisces. My Venus and Mars are at 24, are conjunct at 25 24 and 25 degrees Pisces. So like this is a huge movement for me. I'm going to be getting so much energy around this with these two energies, and you guys should follow me for the ride. Okay, so if you resonated with this, I am going to go into the extended now. If you're interested, the links for the extended are going to be in my donation boxes below. But the donation, all you have to do is write extended. Just put extended 9/11. Okay, so the extended 9/11, and I will send you over the extended. Put also in there your email, a good email for you, and I will get that over to you right away, or you can comment your email below. But you can you can just comment in the donation box. Okay, so just comment in the donation box to extended 9/11 in your email, or a good way to reach you. Okay guys, I love you. I'll see you later. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Go follow me on TikTok.